How do we pay for college? The FAFSA is opening on October 1st. There's merit aid, need-based aid, scholarships and grants, work-study money, all of these different pieces. And it can feel confusing. It's exciting to know that there are going to be some pieces in place to be able to help you. But this is also one of the big questions that I get from students is, how do I organize? How do I even start looking for scholarships? And what steps can I take next? So today we are going to dive into that. If you're listening to this in real time, this episode is being released on August 17th. And we have about a week and a half left 2 weeks left in our Confused to College Ready beta launch course. I would love to have you join us because we are diving into some of these details in even more depth than what I'm going to cover today. You can find, today I'm going to give you an overview and give you some steps, but I am going into detail with some live coaching in that Facebook group and would love to have you join us. You can find that if you go to Facebook, and it is the Confused to College Ready beta launch. So let's dive into those details. If you are new, my name is Courtney. I am the founder of Confused to College Ready, and I am super excited to be able to share with our teenagers and families. I am a mental health therapist turned school counselor. I have over 16 years experience in working with students and their families, and my goal is to help make your college admissions process go more smoothly and help you feel truly ready and confident in the next steps that you are going to be taking. So today, we are really going to hone in and dive into the topic of financial aid and paying for college. So there's a couple different pieces that I want you all to be aware of and some resources I'm going to give you. One of those is that College Board offers their Opportunity Scholarship. This is open to juniors and seniors, and you are going to be able to look into completing different tasks in your junior and senior year that are relevant for that time in your student's life. And you can you complete those tasks, and College Board is going to enter you into a drawing for a scholarship. If you complete all of them, they're actually going to enter you into a larger drawing for an even bigger scholarship. It's an amazing opportunity, and it's things that you're going to be doing anyway. So I would strongly encourage you to look into that one. Another thing that you can do, one is do not pay. I would really encourage you not to pay for a scholarship search engine. If you go on a website and you're trying to search for scholarships and they want your credit card information, there are other places that you can go. You do not have to pay for those scholarship searches. There are different types of aid that students get. So that merit-based is going to be taking a look at that is going to be looking at grades, that's going to be looking at test scores to determine how much aid a student is going to get. Then students are going to have need-based aid. And so that is when you complete the FAFSA, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. But as you complete the FAFSA, the schools are going to look at that and see what they might expect that a student is able to afford as they are paying for college, and with their family as well. And that will help colleges navigate what kind of admissions package financial aid package they're going to give you. So the colleges might give merit-based aid, there might be endowments, there might be different scholarships or grants. If there's need-based aid, students might get work-study money where they are able to go in and work, and the money for their position is paid through financial aid rather than the program itself paying for it. And so that is considered part of the financial aid package as well. The FAFSA is going to open on October 1st. Students do not have to have that completed on October 1st. Often there are a lot of students that are trying to go in and work on that, but I would really encourage students to, as soon as possible, to get that completed, because that's going to help the colleges know where your financial situation is. And some of that scholarship money might be on a first come, first serve level at the school. The next piece that you can take a look at as far as searching for scholarships, some of them are going to be as simple as putting your name and your information in. Some of it is saying that for example, I commit to not text and drive. Others are more essay-based. And so I would definitely encourage you to save any papers that your student or that you as the student have written to see if there's anything that you can repurpose for that particular scholarship. And then there are going to be different opportunities with submitting those essays, with being able to say, this is what I've done here. Some of it might be within your school or your community that there are scholarships that you can apply to. And then there are going to be some that are more national based. If your teen, or if you as the teenager know what potential major you're most interested in, the other thing that you can take a look at is you actually can search for your graduation year and your particular major and scholarships that are available. Some of these scholarship opportunities open up early on for students, maybe into middle school and then into high school. So it's not something where you have to wait. Some of them might be, there's an art contest or an essay contest. That is something that that students are going to be able to, it's not going to be a fit for everyone, but if that is something that your student is interested in, they certainly can apply. But there are different opportunities. So it's not that something is too early or too late. I think it really is based on what your particular student needs at that time. One last resource I want to make sure that you're aware of is raise.me. This is not something that every single college uses, but raise.me has partnerships with various colleges and universities, and what you're able to do is enter in accomplishments that your student has had during their high school career, and Raise.me will give small scholarships, but some of those things can add up over time. And so that can be incredibly, incredibly helpful. All right, so we've talked about where and how you can get some of those scholarships. One of the things that I want you to be really aware of as as you are applying is that if you are looking at scholarships and you know that your college or university is going to give you X amount of dollars, you want to find out from them if you get outside money, outside scholarships, is the university going to stack those? So say, for example, that you have $15,000 coming from the college. If you have $10,000 in outside loans, are those going to stack where the college would allow you to have $25,000 in scholarships towards your towards that particular year? Or is that something where you have $15,000 from the college, they're going to give you $10,000 for your particular for whatever your outside scholarship is, and are they going to take that away so then the college is only giving you $5,000? Every college is going to have their own policy and process on how they look at things. I just really want to encourage you to be aware so that you end up not having scholarship money that you thought you were going to be getting taken away, or have that something that you don't get to use because it doesn't stack. So these are some of the things, like I said, that we are going in more detail in the beta program, and then also things that I will go into more detail in during our coaching that is going to be launching towards the end of next week. And I hope this has been helpful. If it is, please share with a friend, with family. I would absolutely love to be able to connect with you all. You can find us in like I said, in that Confused to College Ready beta launch group. You also can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Confused to Ready. And if you haven't already, I also would love if you would leave us a review on the podcast or share it just so that others can learn. If it is something that's been helpful to you, hopefully it will be helpful to them. I hope you all are doing well, and take care. I'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.